what questions and discussions are impacting researchers' methods of practice?
So I think right now I'm particularly interested in questions regarding posthumanism and new materialism within what people term the Anthropocene. So this would be understanding both context in which we live our lives and the concepts with which we understand them. I'm interested in them, I must say, because I'm a bit skeptical of them. There's a rush, I think, to these different perspectives, and I want to make sure for myself that I understand them thoroughly before employing them.
So some qualitative researchers are critiquing procedurally driven approaches to methods. There's been discussions of whether we should do away with methods altogether. There's sometimes a binary being set up between radical empiricist approaches to methods and phenomenology. There's the ongoing discussion of anthropocentrism in some forms of qualitative research, as well as ongoing discussions of representationalism.
I mean, the questions that are around, I think, particularly at the moment, and maybe I'm aware of this because I'm at this conference at the moment, that they're to do with ethics, they're to do with politics, they're to do with whether we continue to use the same methods that we've used for a long time, or whether we need to rethink those methods and reconceptualize them completely. So, because the reference to the conference, the European Congress that I'm at the moment, where we're talking, is that there's keynotes about posthumanism, post-qualitative research, rethinking ontology, rethinking how we understand our relations within the people, the subjects, the places, the things that are part of our research. So, and those are ethical and political questions too. And then there are also I think the kind of wider, not wider, but maybe more specific political questions about the role of methods, the role of qualitative research within the current political climate, and what work is it doing, what's its impact upon, I mean impact in a more interesting way than how it's often used in the academy, but the impact of the work that we do in the context of current and future political climates, events. And the ethical questions go along with that too, and with it to do with how we do research in an ethical way within the world that we live, and I mean world both in terms of geopolitical terms, but also in environmental terms too. So those are all huge questions, and they're all rightly impacting or should be impacting upon research methods.